Hi, this is Brandon Spilley here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the front foot elevated split squat kettlebell drop and catch. Okay, for this exercise, you're gonna want a DC block, a plate, a small box, something you can elevate your foot on, and a kettlebell. Kettlebell doesn't happen to be in your repertoire, you can use a dumbbell. You're gonna find a kettlebell is probably a little more comfortable and convenient for this exercise. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna perform a split squat, but we're gonna work on creating tightness and rigidity and yielding. So it's learning how to stop in a position, and we're gonna use load to emphasize that. Now, I'm sure you've seen athletes or people that look like when they go to jump or do something, their body just melts into the ground. And anytime they land or do something, their body just continues to go down and their butt lands between their ankles or somewhere around there. There's a lot they don't stop well. This exercise is gonna help them do that, but in a single leg stance. So we're gonna use our front foot on the box here. And what I'm gonna do is bring the kettlebell up towards my face. And then from this position, what I'm gonna do, one, I wanna make sure my elbows are jutted forward. I don't wanna hold the kettlebell towards me. I actually want it out in front of me so that I'm actually kind of pushing my center of mass back, my knees bent just a little bit. I'm on my back toe, and I'm in basically a good athletic stance, but in a single leg position. Then from here, I'm gonna actually drop the kettlebell. But as I drop the kettlebell, I'm gonna try to race down to catch it and then stop it or decelerate it. And that's gonna force my body to have to create tightness and rigidity. Otherwise, the weight would obviously continue to push me down, right? So from this position here, holding the kettlebell, drop and stop. Drop and stop. Really trying to stop and own that position. And you should actually hear yourself grab the kettlebell if you do it correctly. What you don't want to have happen, or what you'll see with people that are struggling with this exercise, or if you give them the first time, probably have to coach them up a little bit, is that since they usually have a hard time yielding and stopping, they're going to continue to go down. So what they'll kind of look like is they'll go from here, like that. You'll see them just continue to drop. They're not actually creating the rigidity. You want to teach them to grab that kettlebell hard, catch, and stop, right in the middle of the motion. And then you would obviously switch legs. So, as I kind of alluded to, this is to help with deceleration or help athletes learn how to create stiffness and yielding. And so like I said, you'll see athletes that have a hard time doing this. They kind of stick out like a sore thumb. This is a good single leg variation to give them to help them to learn how to do that. My recommendation is to do 3 to 5 reps on each side for anywhere from 3 to 5 sets, paired with a plyometric that also forces them to work on yielding. Something like that might be a box jump to a depth drop, or a hurdle hop to a box jump to a depth drop. Something that's going to force them to have to learn how to yield and stop, because you're going to want to use activities that are going to emphasize what you're trying to train here. So you could do this first, have them understand what it's like to yield and stop, pair it with some kind of plyometric. You could even do it with a single leg stance if you really wanted to, or a split squat jump, and then teach them how to stop in that and own that position, so that when they do actually have to go into sport and they actually do land, they can create enough stiffness to land in an athletic stance and to be where they want to be, not land with their butt between their ankles or super low, because that's not going to be ideal. So give this exercise a try if you're learning how to improve your deceleration or create more stiffness when you jump and land, and I think you'll find this exercise helps you out. Got any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks, have a great day.